Hello. Today is April. Oh. Today is April 1st. This is the month I leave in T-minus 25 days. I am trying to get rid of as much stuff as I can, purge as much as I can. I have a lot going on the next few weeks. Still trying to stay as present as I can. I've been telling myself that if I get through one thing a day, that's me being productive. This week, my point of attack is this bookcase. This is the week that hopefully it is gone. I only have so much time here before I leave. I'm definitely trying to lock in as much as I possibly can. We'll see how much I get done within the next couple of weeks. Today is Wednesday. I have a little bit of time in the morning, and then Madison will usually come over. We'll hang out for a little bit and then go to family group together. Today's agenda, there are a few things that I want to do to get an estimate on a repair that I have for my car. At some point today, I do want to tackle a little bit of the bookcase. And then I also found my clarinet from like elementary school to high school. And that's a whole story in itself. So I might handle that today if I have time. It's about 11 right now, so I'm gonna try and leave soon to go to that body shop. We will see where the day goes from there. What the? It was literally sunny yesterday. I am not gonna miss this when I move to California. So I just finished at the body shop. I didn't have an appointment, which I didn't know that I was technically supposed to. And the lady was like, oh, we'll see if we have someone who can look at the car. There's a guy who is available that came out, looked at the car, and just took a bunch of pictures. He is going to look at the pictures and see how much an estimate will be, and then he'll send it over in maybe an hour. I am just gonna go home now. So don't ask me how my purging is going. It's actually not that bad.
You're so wet again.
Oh, you got different shoes on though.
No break.
Good. How to get Zoe plugged in.
1, 2, 3, that's it. I can't.
And once I have all of this, I am here bringing you back.
I'm hungry.
Bro, I'm so hungry. We got family group in like 45 minutes.
More bit. That's great news.
Yeah. I added cheese. Cheese.
Okay.
Oh, my hair. Hello. Don't mind me. This is gonna help with my bangs. So today is most definitely the next day. It has been a very draining 18 hours. Very emotional. Today's April 2nd, Thursday. I got 3 hours of sleep last night, so I'm very tired. It's about 2 p.m. I hung out with one of my friends at 10:30, and then I had time with my mentor right after at the same place. And I have an interview at 3:30. I don't know if I talked about my clarinet story the other day. I have had the same clarinet since I started band in the 4th grade. At first, we were renting it from this music store chain that's around the Seattle area. The location that we were renting it at had closed down, and so when it closed down, they had asked my parents if I wanted to give it back so that they could sell it, or if I just wanted to buy it off of them. We bought it off of them. At that point, I was still in middle school, and I think I knew that I still wanted to do band for a couple years in high school, so we ended up just keeping it, and then I used it until I finished band my sophomore year of high school, and then COVID hit. But June of 2020 was the last time I had touched it before last week. Ran into it, I pulled it out, I put it together, I tried to see if it still worked. There is a little bit of issues. I think there's something wrong with the padding, but it does not work as well as it did 6 years ago. when I ran into it, I asked my mom, I said, hey, what do you think that I should do? And she was like, just see if you can sell it. I went to the store's website, tried to see if they had any other locations that was relatively near to me, and they have a partner store. It's in like Fremont. I'm in the Green Lake area and my interview's not until 3:30. I am just going to drop off my clarinet, park myself at a coffee shop, maybe get some dinner. Okay, I haven't eaten all day. I have another call, and then I'm staying in the North Seattle area because I have worship practice tonight in Edmonds. Busy day. I probably won't get home until like 9:30 or 10. I have coffee and Jesus by my side. I didn't want to put my phone in the phone mount again. I just got my receipt. They said it is supposed to take maybe about a week. They're gonna send it off to a different branch, get an estimate to see how much I can get for it. Right now it is 2:37. Trying to figure out where I can park myself and stay for a few hours, like into the evening. I have a couple calls back to back and I probably won't be done until 5. I'm drained. I'm tired. Like literally all I want to do is lay down and take a nap. My caffeine is crashing. I am about to get some Chick-fil-A. I haven't eaten all day. Literally it's 5 p.m. I just parked myself at a cutie little coffee shop. If you guys have seen my TikTok of Madeline and Spencer's engagement, we went to the same little coffee shop in Shoreline. I'm never really north of Seattle, and so it was interesting just going to Shoreline randomly. I'm going to disassociate. I'm just gonna use this time to decompress before I have to socialize with people again.
Oh, bloody, there's a God who, hallelujah, to the side of suffering.
What is it attached to?
Progress on the bookcase. So empty. I have like all this stuff everywhere. Oop. It's gone. So I have to wipe down the wall and then vacuum that up. Look at all the dust and nasty stuff. But hey, I just got my Huntrix meal. I told my boyfriend that I wanted to get the Huntrix meal. I asked him if he would get it with me, but we didn't know if they were still gonna have the Huntrix meals by the time I moved, so we just did it over FaceTime. It was actually really good. I only put half the seasoning in the shaker fries just because I didn't want it to be too seasoned. I did try the pickle fries when they had the Grinch meal in December, and the seasoning was way too much. It also did not taste good. And I didn't put all of my fries in here. I did put most of it in here. And then, of course, stars of the show, we have our photo cards. Everyone gets derpy, but I got Rumi. My favorite Huntrix member is Zoe. Not because I love Zoe specifically, but I love Rayami. My boyfriend got Zoe. He's gonna trade his Zoe for my Rumi. While I was on FaceTime with my boyfriend earlier, I cleaned out my bookcase. There's still a lot of stuff that kind of were just relocated from off my bookcase, but I think getting rid of the bookcase and having more stuff kind of be everywhere will help me just get rid of more stuff so that it's clean. I just needed a little food break. Don't mind me, I am just getting ready. Today is April 4th. It's about 11:25 a.m. Today is kind of a bittersweet day. Again, I am in my month of lasts. Things are starting to feel more real by the day. Some days are better, some days are worse. Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches. Tonight is actually my last reveal worship night. I have just loved this experience. Oh my gosh, my eye bags, I've had a week. I've just really struggled with sleeping this week, but I'm excited. We have a really good set. It's just crazy because we started doing these worship nights. It's either while I was coming out of high school and going into college, or I was already in college. So I've been doing these for the last few years. It's just been so fun. The group that we do it with is just so tight-knit. And I think because we've been doing it for so long, and we've just in general known each other for so long, it doesn't have to be too formal, but we just come together, we sing. That's our practice, you know? Crazy that this is my last one. My last one living here. If I'm ever in town when there is one, I'll just be like, hey. So it's about 11:30 right now. I have to be there at 4, which means I'll probably leave my house around 3:30, 3:40. Until then, I'm going to clean around my room a little bit more. My desk will be my next point of attack. A moment for the brows. I will always stand by the fact that if it's a good brow day and or a good lash day, it's a good day. I am on my way to our worship night. I curled my hair. Felt a little fancy today. My bangs are well behaved as of right now. It feels good outside. My car says that it's 64 degrees outside in Seattle. Day before Easter too. Like, we're feeling good. Apparently tomorrow's supposed to be really nice too for Easter. We are feeling good and excited for tonight. This is a Trader Joe's. Grapes.
Hail Jesus, you're my king. Your life frees me to serve you. I will obey your word. Yes, probably.
You're on my mirror. Hello. I just got home. I think it's like 11:10. I'm tired. My makeup is half off because I am bald like a baby. Surprisingly enough, I did a pretty good job the entire night of not crying until probably like the last 2 songs. And honestly, like, those last 2 songs were rough. Well, actually, the 2 songs on our set list, because we pulled like 5 audibles and ended up doing like 5 extra songs. Jared loves to be moved by the Spirit, and so he was like, turn to your partner and pray. I turned to Madeline. I feel like I've just known her forever. She like started praying for me and I lost it. Oh, it was one of the sisters' first reveals and it was like my last reveal, so it's kind of like me handing off a baton. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, it's Carmen's first reveal. And then like shortly after, I was like, oh, it's Natalia's last reveal. It was really sweet because like some of my closest friends saw that I was crying after Madeline had freaking prayed over me, just hugging some of the people who I was close to on stage, and then like continuing to cry more and more like a freaking baby. Turn around and like my childhood friends and like people who I've been close to for a really long time, they were all there, and we did a nice group hug where I proceeded to cry more and more like a baby. And after, we went to Dick's Burgers. If you're from Seattle, or if you've been to the Seattle area, you would know Dick's Burgers is where it's at. Kind of like our equivalent to In-N-Out. I am going to miss Dick's Burgers and Dick's Fries, and I'm excited to have In-N-Out, but Dick's Fries, In-N-Out fries can't even come close. Just came home. Obviously, I just did my skincare. I'm immediately hitting the sheets because I have to be up at 6:30. I am tired. Happy Easter.
Okay, so I told him that, and it was like, okay. 10 years. So they thought,
That's fun. That's fun.
High society.
We take all the stuff we wanted.
You're starting to take physical touch. Ah, there you go.
It's on my
Oh,
foot.
you bet. You take all the bet.
So yeah, no, I was gonna watch at home. In there, because over there.
Right there. Oh. Stay there.
Are you cold?
Yeah, you want to go to that?
Gotta look at the menu. Okay.
With the girls' allergy.
Huh?